Why would a giant rat be working at my desk?
I don't know. I ain't David Attenborough. Why are you creeping in here at 7 a.m?
Well, if you must know, with CJ gone, I thought I'd throw myself into my work.
Ah, because you're worried about that Miss Wrigley stealing your job.
No one is stealing my job. Miss Wrigley is just a slip of a girl with no real experience. And without my professional guidance, she would go down in flames like that. And I'm going to make sure the governors know it. Don't repeat any of this to her.
Lips are sealed. Never remember anything you say anyway.
My work is done. A place for every book, and every book in its... A book is unaccounted for.
Why do you always make us late?
Because I've got important things going on.
Playing on your phone ain't important. Now we're gonna get detention.
They'll have to catch us first. See? No teachers, no detention.
Fine, but let's just get to lessons before you cause any more...
Ooh, food mixer.
Reese!
Take a second. The most important thing here is so you don't overreact and blame me for this. Okay, this seems a bit like overreacting.
Reese!
Don't touch me!
They're filthy.
It's all right. Nobody panic. I'll get this cleaned up. No bother.
You can do that.
Of course. I can do all stuff. 5 minutes. Leave it with me. See you later.
How's he gonna get all that cleaned up in 5 minutes?
I don't care, as long as he does it quick.
Homework in the library. It's like being sent to hell. And then having to do homework in the library.
Why?
No, it's worse.
Why?
What's the matter, Chester?
It's okay. You can't help.
Good. Off you doddle then.
It was just this morning. I was doing a stock take and something caught my attention. A missing book.
Oh dear. Call the nerd police.
Dragon Cat, Book 2. The last time it showed up on our record was 4 years ago. Someone failed to return it and ripped a page from the lending record to cover their trail. Whoever took that book is a criminal mastermind. They've destroyed my library. I'm ruined. No.
Didn't you read the Dragon Cat's books?
No. Okay, fine, it was me. I lost the book, so I snuck into the library and tore out the page. It's not exactly the crime of the century.
But isn't that it? At the back of your locker?
Ah! That's where it went.
Don't put it back. Return it before Chester has a complete nervous breakdown.
I told you we had giant rats.
Sorry, what's this about giant rats?
There are no giant rats. Only the ones operating Isaac's tiny brain.
Clearly, this is a major disciplinary incident.
Yes, quite clearly. Action must be taken. Miss Wrigley, I'm putting you in charge of the investigation.
Me? Oh,
Our school runs on discipline and order. Wouldn't you say so, Mrs. Morgan?
And perhaps initiative and respect.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yes. Discipline and order and initiative and respect.
Exactly my thoughts. Exactly.
Then we are all in agreement. Good luck. Mrs. Morgan.
Unbelievable. What did he land this on me for?
I'm not allowed to say.
Tell me what you're talking about, or I'll fire you and make that mop caretaker.
I don't know anything. Just that he thinks you're a slippery girl with no experience.
What? Mr. Bell said that?
Yeah. And he says you're going down in flames like that. And he's making sure the governors know it.
So this is it. The day I've been dreading, the truth coming out that I'm winging it. Can't hide behind closed doors when the whole school sees I'm a great big fraud. Now I've been assigned to be a detective, and I can't see a way to deflect it. All this batter business is hectic, in a predicament, must correct it. Who spilled the batter? It doesn't matter. Who spilled the batter? I guess it matters when the truth's coming at ya. It does matter. Who spilled the batter? No escape.
So this is it, the day I've been dreading. A fate way worse than detention. Caught in the battle, thrown out of school. Tail between my legs, I'll look like a fool. If Auntie finds out, she'll be appalled. And that's Coco history. She'll make me sit in the mix, poke a hole in me. I'll get baked till I turn to a Krispy Kreme. And if Wrigley sees that I'm in too deep with this infamy, she will instantly, cataclysmically have me sent away from day one, man. She's had it in for me. In the school there's friends, some enemies. So I'm hoping my real friends intervene.
I can't let Belle win the race. I need to put a smile on Mrs. Morgan's face.
Reese with the batter. I got splattered. Now my life's in tatters. Over batter, cause Reese with the batter. I got splattered. So to end my woes, need to put on some clean clothes. Where's my clothes? What clothes? I don't know nothing about no clothes.
Mate, what are you chatting about?
I totally cleaned up the evidence, didn't I? Like what you wanted.
The clothes. We wanted you to clean up the clothes.
Pretty sure it was the evidence. That was my clothes, you spanner. Get them back now. Well, I ain't touching no burning trousers. You burned my trousers. No, I barely jump air your shirt and your trousers. It's okay. Nobody panic. Got emergency clothes in my back. You've got emergency clothes? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Why are you even carrying this around?
It's Elvis night at the karaoke.
Bit weird.
I can't go to lessons in this.
Why not? You look so gully. All right, we'll sneak you out of school. You can wear that on the bus until you get home. I'm sure no one will notice.
Oh, yeah. I blend right in.
Hey, Chester, good news.
Let's see, it's been out for just over 4 years. At 10p a day, that works out as £146.
What's that?
The fine on that missing book.
£146.
Of course, it's massively overdue. Anyway, what was your news?
Can't remember. Anyway, never mind. See ya.
You do realise historically, burning books is seen as a bad thing, right?
Some maniac burns the trousers in a kiln.
Sorted.
Okay, let's go.
Why aren't you in lessons? What is that? What's going on?
What's going on is that Coco's dinner sponsored Elvis-a-thon for charity. Ain't that right, sis?
Yeah, course. Elvis-a-thon, obviously.
Why else would she come to school dressed like that? You gotta think these things through before you start accusing us of stuff.
Elvis-a-thon. And how comes you haven't mentioned this at home?
That's because...
'Cause what? I need your permission, do I? To go out and raise money for charity? Can't do some good in the world without you getting your face all up in it.
All right. And what's the charity?
Save the...
Tiger.
Save the tiger worm.
Tiger worm. Seriously? You're honestly gonna stand there and tell me that there's an endangered... Oh, how'd you know? There is a tiger one.
Of course there is. What, you think we just make up a whole new entire species just to get out of whatever you think we're doing?
Which ain't nothing. Yeah, we're my pressure.
Okay, enough. Right. You lot get to assembly. Coco. Come with me.
I think Mr. Bell needs to hear about this.
Oh, we are so busted.
Nah, mate, I ain't done nothing apart from set fire to clothes. And, like, that was a good deed, so no one ain't putting this on me.
Stand there.
A school is run on order and discipline. So when I hear that the school kitchens have been vandalised by students, I can promise you, and the governors, that punishment will follow extremely swiftly.
Thank you, Miss Wrigley, for your inspiring talk. Transgressors must always be made an example of. But schools can't be run on discipline alone. Sometimes, as Mrs. Morgan would say, you require respect and initiative. Coco, would you like to tell the school about your charity project?
It's an Elvis-a-thon. You dress up like this and do a dance for charity to raise money for tiger worms.
The real thing.
And what's the connection between Elvis and worms?
Elvis famously learnt to wiggle his hips by watching worms in his garden.
I never knew that. A big hand for Coco.
Yes, well done, Coco. And I would like to announce that tomorrow the whole school is invited to join Coco in her Elvis-a-thon.
What?
Yes. All first period lessons are cancelled for anybody who wants to join Coco and save the tiger worms.
No luck. I just keep coming back to this rip. It's like there's some clue hidden in the shape of it. Look, straight at the top, plunging into a valley, and here, like a demonic mouth laughing at me.
Maybe you're pushing yourself too hard.
You know what's crazy? I've been sitting here waiting for the thief to just walk in through the door. The culprit always returns to the scene of the crime. But no one's come in. Only you.
Well, guess that's that then. Maybe give up on this one, yeah?
There is one thing. It says here you took out Dragon Cat's Book 1 a week before the disappearance, and then a week later, Dragon Cat's Book 3.
Did I? It was a long time ago.
It got me thinking. Maybe you saw who took out Book 2.
Right. Maybe. Let me think. Nothing comes to mind.
I'm sure we'll catch them eventually. Keep thinking.
Here's our star, Elvis in chief.
This way, this way, this way, this way.
Here she is, our little schoolhouse rocker.
Yes, we're all very impressed with Coco's initiative.
And the students have done some amazing fundraising.
Wait, people have given all this?
Yes, everyone's been very generous. How about a shot of me putting in £20?
Susan Wrigley, deputy head. That was £50. Coco's got us so concerned about the tiger worms.
Yes, indeed she has. So much so that I'm willing to donate everything.
I've got £200 back in my office.
What?
Come on, come and see.
Hey, I hope you're proud of yourself. Look at me. I've got 100 Elvises doing five-a-side at lunchtime. How am I supposed to know what team anyone's on?
I'm not sure what you want me to do.
Just look at everyone's faces. See if any of them jog that memory of yours. Someone who might have been holding that book.
I'm not really seeing anyone. It was too long ago.
We're obviously dealing with a criminal genius here.
Looks like.
If only it was a bungling idiot, then we could be sure of some fatal mistake.
What kind of mistake?
Usually, they get cocky. Remember that missing page from the records book? A genius would destroy it.
And an idiot?
Oh, I don't know. Make notes on it, use it in an art project. They'll probably leave it lying around and not even remember doing it.
You know, it does kind of look like it's on a ripped bit of paper.
Like a demonic mouth laughing at me. This is it. This is the missing page. I've got to destroy the evidence.
Mr. Bell, just to let you know, the press have... It's just the governors have asked me to do an interview on the event, so...
You're not dressed as Elvis.
Well, no, but...
I hardly think that you're throwing yourself into the spirit of things.
I hadn't really thought.
No, because you have no experience. Now go and tell Mrs. Morgan that I will be addressing the press in my twin capacities as headmaster and Elvis Presley. Checkmate.
Ow! You taxed a lot of people, sis. You might be in a bit of trouble.
I'm in trouble. You made me late. You covered me in batter. You made up the wormy Elvis dance nightmare.
I never said I was perfect.
That's it. I've had it. I'm going to talk to Belle. Come clean.
Don't do anything I'm gonna regret.
It's always about you, ain't it? Just stay away from me. Why is life always like this? I'm getting tired of being Reese's sidekick. His schemes and ideas have got me quite vexed, and he's not phased in the slightest. He just brushes the dirt off his shoulder, maybe because I'm 3 minutes older than him. It's like he's got the charm and the good luck. Well, I get picked on like a sitting duck. It's time to break the cycle, time to make a change. Step out of the darkness, see what the rays of light brings. Take things in my own hands, put things right. Do the hard thing after the storm comes the light.
Why is life always like this? A constant battle to stay on top of things. And I got what I wanted, me sitting on the Iron Throne in a three-piece suit. So disappointing, it's never enough. On the climb to the top, the magic got lost. It's a constant fight to stay at my best. Get to work early and impeccably dressed. I'm tired.
It's time to break the cycle, time to make a change. Step out of the darkness, see what the rays of light bring.
Okay, I messed up, let my sis down. But I always find a way to style it out. Flowing strong, right or wrong, keep it going on. Bridge through life, make it up as I go along. But Coco's got every right to be angry. But if she knew the truth, then she'd see I'm not so bad. If I take things in my hands, I can make her understand. Hard things weren't a plan, but I've got to take her stand.
Hey, Reese. You not gonna go support your sister?
I don't think I'd be very welcome. I messed up. I made us late yesterday and we kind of accidentally trashed the kitchens.
That was you?
Only because we were trying to sneak past the teachers.
You know that's not an excuse, right?
Yeah, but we was late because I was on the phone trying to arrange a prison visit to see Mum. I didn't tell Coco. I didn't want to get her hopes up.
Okay, I get that. So, what are you gonna do about it?
Well, what I thought was, I'd tell you and you could let me off.
Wow! Genius level plan. But you came clean, which is a point in your favor. So I guess we can leave it at that if... What else?
Well, you know this Elvis Worms thing?
Hello, Mr. Bell. What happened?
It's just a slight Elvis-related injury.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't often get the chance to sprawl quietly on the carpet and contemplate my life.
The thing is, this Elvis thing...
Oh, it's amazing. People could have laughed at you. But you followed your dreams and inspired everyone.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
This job, Ro, it's a cage that I've sat in for far too long. It's time for me to throw open the door.
You what?
I'm resigning. It's all because of you. You showed me the way.
I see you found my little counterfeit.
What's going on? What's this?
A self-portrait, of course. Although I can't really call it that since I painted it and it's of you.
But it's on the ripped paper.
No, it's on a piece of ripped paper. Come on, Amber. What are the chances that a 4-year-old piece of evidence would just happen to be displayed in reception?
But I thought...
I knew you were the culprit from the start. But there was no evidence. So I had to trick you into incriminating yourself.
So you tore a piece of paper and painted this?
Well, I knew that without the book or any record of you borrowing it, I couldn't directly prove anything.
'Cause you have no evidence.
Exactly. But you fell for my little ruse. You came back for the picture, thereby proving that.
Proving that you literally have no real evidence. See ya.
But wait, I outwitted you. I made you come back for the picture.
And what does that prove? You haven't got any witnesses, silly. Aw, good luck finding your book, goober.
But I caught you red-handed, red-handed. I won.
Hey, book nerd, stop breaking pictures. Detention.
What? This wasn't me, you blithering fool.
For a month.
Kids.
Running a school isn't all about order and discipline. Sometimes it's about respect and initiative. Initiatives like dressing up as Elvis Presley and doing a dance to save worms.
Miss Wrigley?
Oh, Coco. Well, why don't you tell the newspaper how all this started?
You know what? I will. And then we can call this whole thing off.
I beg your pardon.
Fact is, there ain't no tiger worm charity.
Of course there's a tiger worm charity. Tell me there's a tiger worm charity.
She's right. Tell them what you told me.
The thing is, the tiger worms have been saved.
What?
Yeah. That's right. They've sorted themselves out.
And the charity's shut down. But no worries. Coco's offered all the funds that we've raised to help Elmsbury's homeless donkeys. Ain't that right?
Yeah? Donkeys.
It's a little-known fact that Elvis first made his ah-ha-ha sound when he was toppling off a donkey in Blackpool. What are we waiting for? Get Elvis in.
Oh, Magnus, who knew you liked Elvis so much? I don't. I'm just happy because I miss him much.
You two are tidying up my classroom after school for the rest of term.
Seems fair.
I hope you've learnt something from all of this.
Of course. We learnt we should bring you in earlier next time.
You're a way better liar than us.
Resignation? Are you absolutely sure, Crispin?
More sure than I have been of anything for some while. It's time to let the next generation in. The school will be in very capable hands of Miss Wrigley. I can't think we'll find a more suitable candidate for the role, can you, Mrs. Morgan?
Not without advertising, no.
You'll handle it, Susan. We'll have to move on. Mr. Bell has left the building.
Can't live with them,
and you can't kick them out.
When you're up there, rub it in your face.
Kick you when you're down.
But when no one understands them,
you know what they're on about.
Always gonna be around.